Yeah. Right.
I'm so happy. I saw you at the corner of my eye. I was like, really? Is that I'm so happy.
I saw them on Facebook and I couldn't get it. Couldn't manage it.
But you're here. That's even better.
I'm here this week.
So do you live here?
Oh, for 12 years.
That's fantastic. Gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, Thomas, go
What are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah, you can work this day.
and Luke's here. Okay. Yes, this is my friend Deborah.
Hi,
This is
my name's
Linda.
Linda.
And so Linda contributed to an anthology that I many, many moons ago. I wrote a beautiful piece from my poetry book. It's always a joy when I see that this lovely connection that we got out of it.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Did
Oh, she did. Oh, you were the headliner. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh, no, yes.
What time is it?
So where are they putting us? They're putting us in chairs.
We're supposed to sit in 12 chairs.
Oh,
there.
All right. And I did get a note from a friend of mine who was late. She's coming in at about 6:30, but we'll have to get started.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, people come in late all the time.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, never mind. Perfect. You're so excited. Are you gonna? Okay, great. Oh, I'm too short for this meeting. I did it. Bring over the small lady. This is embarrassing. Look, my feet don't reach the thing.
If you'd like,
Can I do
regular
that? Do you care? Can I do
Not
that?
at all.
Okay, everybody, okay. All right, I'm ready now. I've entertained myself with my shortness. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Zibby's Bookshop, and thank you so much for coming out tonight. So as you all know, we're here to celebrate the launch of The Dig by Burt. So congratulations, Anne. And she's here in conversation with Pamela Redmond. So it's going to be about 30 minutes of chatting between the two of them, followed by Q&A if you all have any questions, and then a book signing.
Thank you, Sophie. All right, great.
Should we come in?
Yeah, we can. But you guys want to, rearrange the chairs? It seems a little funny to be all the way over here, and we want to talk to each other over here. So why don't we actually, if it's okay with you guys, can people just pull their chairs over? Yeah, you can sit over here or just
Or
pull
maybe
over.
we should sit there.
Or on the couch as well.
I can't get down.
Yeah, we can sit, should we sit on the couch? Kind of, yeah. I think that would kind of be better.
That works. Okay, I did it. Pam, did you want my copy of the book?
Oh,
I
no,
should have
no,
my
no,
copy
no.
too.
Yeah, because you're gonna read.
Oh, this is better. Okay. Great. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Anne. Anne Burt, I think most of you know her, and I'm Pamela Redmond, Anne's friend and a fellow writer.
That's right.
Yeah. And I would love to hear how you set your book in Sarajevo. What was the relation to that for you? It's so far from our lives here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you. First of all, just thanks to Zibby Books and thanks to all of you for coming. And this is lovely. And we should just, since this is an intimate crowd, I don't even think we should wait for Q&A. Let's just sort of talk. And if there's anything that anybody wants to ask, let's go in there. Now, I'm assuming that not everybody has read it. So let me just give a little bit of perspective.
Yes.
So The Dig is my first novel, and it is a mystery, and it is set in Minnesota in 2014, but the background of these characters is that they were Bosnian orphans during the Sarajevo siege, which happened in 1993. And it's not important to have any background in any of this to read the book, but what I wanted to do with these characters is really give them this sort of depth of these very difficult, complicated, family nuanced backgrounds. And because The Dig is actually influenced by Antigone, which is a Greek tragedy. Nobody has to remember Antigone either. The story of Antigone that I was interested in is when the main character, who is a young woman, decides to defy her uncle, who in the ancient Greek tragedy was actually the king of Thebes. He became the king of Thebes after a war, and there were two brothers of Antigone, and they fought each other on opposite sides of the war and killed each other. The brother who was fighting for the uncle was decreed by the uncle as being a hero and shall be given a proper burial. And the brother who was against the uncle shall be left unburied because they don't deserve a proper burial. Now, this resonates so much with contemporary issues that we're facing in the United States and around the world. And so there's so much depth to this story that I wanted it to have kind of resonance that really kind of went beyond just even the United States. So that's the big answer to that question. The answer to Sarajevo, I just felt like I wanted to give a little background.
Yes, sorry.
No, that's all good, Pam, is that it was the first place that I ever went to outside the United States. And I was 19 at the time. I'd never left the country. I was a college student. I went to Yale University. And I showed up at Yale, and a friend of mine, Vlasta Maric, do you remember her? Yeah. We went to elementary school together. She was at Yale. She didn't go to high school with us. She went to a private school, but I got to know her, and she was a Croatian immigrant. And she said, "Oh, come to this concert I'm doing." Okay, I don't know what that is. And I went to the concert, and it just, you couldn't knock me over with a feather. I loved the music. I just sort of fell completely head over heels with this type of music that's a women's folk music tradition. And I said, I have to join this chorus. So my sophomore year, this chorus of young American women went to what was then the former Yugoslavia. This was 1987. I'm a little elderly. So it was before the wall came down, and it was before Eastern Europe opened up, and it was still a federated Yugoslavia led by Tito instead of the different countries that it is now, Bosnia and Croatia. I mean, it's a long time ago. But I woke up the first morning out of the United States in Sarajevo as a very naive 19-year-old, and what I saw was mosques, synagogues, and churches all within the same block of each other, and in the marketplace and in the public square, people of visibly different faiths were interacting and living their lives out loud together in the public square. And I thought, oh, look, interfaith harmony, it's possible. And it just struck my heart. So the combination of that plus the music, really, I just tethered this idea of something very beautiful to that. Now, obviously, only a couple of years later, this very naive fantasy fell apart when, thousands of years of enmity raised its head again.